The good news according to John, chapter 20. The hole in the rock is empty. Verse 1. Early on the first day of the week, Mary from Magdala went to the hole in the rock. It was still dark. She saw that someone had removed the big stone from the front of the hole. Verse 2. So she ran to where Simon Peter was. He was with the other disciple, the one that Jesus loved. She said to them, "Somebody has taken the Lord's body out of the hole. We do not know where they have put him." Verse 3. So Peter and the other disciple started to go to the place where Jesus' body had been. Verse 4. Both of them were running. But the other disciple ran faster than Peter ran, so he reached the hole first. Verse 5. He bent himself down and he looked inside the hole. He saw the pieces of linen cloth that were lying there, but he did not go in. Verse 6. Simon Peter had run behind the other disciple. When he arrived, he went into the hole. He saw the pieces of cloth that were lying there. Verse 7. Also he saw the piece of cloth that had been around Jesus' head. This was not in the same place as the long pieces of linen cloth. Someone had put it carefully in a separate place. Verse 8. The other disciple had reached the place first, and now he also went inside. He saw and he believed. Verse 9. They still did not understand what the Bible already said. It said that Jesus had to become alive again after he had died. Jesus appears to Mary from Magdala. Verse 10. Then the disciples returned to the place where they were staying. Verse 11. But Mary stood outside the hole in the rock. She was crying. While she cried, she bent herself down to look inside the hole. Verse 12. She saw two angels there. They were wearing white clothes. They were sitting where Jesus' dead body had been. One angel was sitting where Jesus' head had been. The other angel was sitting where his feet had been. Verse 13. They asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" She replied, "They have taken away my Lord. I do not know where they have put him." Verse 14. When she had said this, she turned round. She saw a man who was standing there. It was Jesus, but she did not recognize him. Verse 15. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you crying? Who are you looking for?" Mary thought that he was the gardener. So she said, "Sir, if you have carried him away somewhere, please tell me. Tell me where you have put him. Then I will go and I will take him away." Verse 16. Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned towards him and she said in the Jewish language, "Rabboni," this means teacher. Verse 17. Jesus said, "Do not hold on to me because I have not gone up to the Father yet, but go to my brothers, the disciples. Tell them, now I will go up to my Father. He is also your Father. He is my God, and he is your God." Verse 18. Mary from Magdala took this message to the disciples. She went to them and she said, "I have seen the Lord." Then she told them the things that Jesus had said to her. Jesus appears to his disciples. Verse 19. On the evening of that same day, the first day of the week, the disciples were meeting together. They had locked the doors of the room because they were afraid of the Jewish leaders. Then Jesus came and he stood among them. He said to them, "Peace be with you." Verse 20. After he had said this, he showed them his hands and his side. The disciples were very, very happy when they saw the Lord. Verse 21. Jesus said again, "Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, in the same way I am now sending you." Verse 22, when he had said this, he breathed on them. He said, "Receive God's Holy Spirit." Verse 23, if you forgive a person's sins, God will forgive them too. If you do not forgive them, God will not forgive them. Jesus shows himself to Thomas. Verse 24, one of the 12 disciples was called Thomas. He was also called the twin. He was not with the other disciples when Jesus came to them. Verse 25. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But Thomas said to them, "I will never believe that he is alive again unless I myself see him. I want to see the marks of the nails in his hands. I want to touch where the nails were with my finger. I want to put my hand into his side where the spear went in. If I cannot do that, I will not believe." Verse 26. 8 days after that, the disciples were in the house again. This time Thomas was with them. They had locked the door, but Jesus came and he stood among them. He said to them, "Peace be with you." Verse 27, then he said to Thomas, put your finger in here. Look at my hands. Put your hand here in my side. Do not refuse to believe what is true. Now believe. Verse 28, Thomas answered him, my Lord and my God. Verse 29, Jesus said to him, you believe because you have seen me. Other people have not seen me, but they do believe in me. God is really happy with those people. The purpose of this book. Verse 30, Jesus did many other miracles while the disciples were with him. I have not written about all of them in this book. Verse 31, but I have written about these things so that you will be able to believe the truth. You will believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God. Because you believe in him, you will have life with God.